What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz, bringing you another episode of MyNba2k17. Big one today too, updates. Let's get into it. So, an update has occurred on the game, which is always good or bad news, depending on the way you look at it. As we can see here, this week's event, Rivals Clash. And it is two California teams, the Warriors, who'd have thought, versus the Clippers. Also, I finished a season, we'll get into that. However, there is a new daily pickup. So, what I'm assuming obviously is when this refreshes, you would pick, I've got one, oh sweet, in 3 minutes. So we'll do that during this pick. But obviously if you do 12 days, which I guess I could do in the month of logging in each day and collecting this, on the 12th day you would get that JJ Redick Epic card. So that's pretty sweet. They're adding kind of a loyalty for people who are always coming on. So that's great. That's really cool. It's really cool. So, and you can obviously, I guess, you know, buy an enhancement and miss one day by spending 100 credits, but that's not going to happen. So, in regards to the RP winners, I've already been in contact with one person, and I bought their card. So they put it up for 22,000. So they probably walked away with it just under 20,000. You need to put it for $22,222. So 5 twos, and that lets you walk away with 20 grand. But that was done there, so I'll claim that and put that up, which is cool. He could have put a common up, but he put a super rare, so that's fine. Now, let's take a look at the Rivals Clash, okay? So, the rewards here, obviously it kicks off in just about 11 hours. So, if you finish in the top 1 to 25, which is going to be very difficult because a lot of people are going to go crazy on this, you get 2 event cards. You get a Chris Paul if the Clippers win, or you get a Klay Thompson if the Warriors win, which the cards look alright, they're legendary. And then what I thought would be the case, so how the hell are you going to pro this card? There's one of them. Unless they run this again like the next week. But even then you're going to waste all that RP, all that time. Because Rivals Clash is different. RTTC, it's capped and you're not fighting against other people. You're literally just, you need to have the best cards to finish that in the time period. This is, you've got to finish ranked 1 to 25 out of everyone playing the game. So from experience, these can be like 50,000 points. So how the RTTC works, where, you know, the hardest one you get 7, middle one you get 5, easiest one you get 2. With the Rivals Clash, it's 5, 3, and 1. Now your hot streak, you double that. So if you only played, say you got the hot streaks for everyone you played, and you got 50,000 points. That is 5,000 games played. That's a shit ton. And that's all wins, which you're gonna lose. But if you handicap yourself, you might not. Either way. So, that's why it's different. And that's why, like down here, like this is a foil card, obviously. So these are foils, so they're gonna have 2 specs. Whereas this isn't a foil card. So you can see there's the gold strip above his name. Klay Thompson, you can see there's like this gold strip, whereas here it's not gold, it's black. So the top one is foil, that's just a single, and that's what I was talking about too, with the event cards in Road to the Championship. They're 4 spec enhancements, or a foil with 4. Whereas this, like, unless these are coming first to 25, they're not going to be 4 spec either. They're going to be 2 because they're a foil, a traditional foil, but you're getting 2 of them. So then you have to go and get a star contract, which if you get good agent, which if you're coming first to 25 and you're getting 40, 30,000 and your team's got some other people, you may finish first between 1 and 10. I'll get to the team wins in a minute, but I don't think Rivals Clash is worth it now that it's so difficult. Like, I would go for this to finish in the top 1,000. I would go for that. I would go hard for that. If I could get a wild card with a star contract, I could pro that card. But I'm not going to be able to pro that card. So an epic pro is better than this event card. Like, CatDaddy, what is the point of me wasting my weekend? Not wasting, but spending my weekend battling it out, and you have to keep going. Rivals Clash are intense. To get a card that, you know, isn't as good as a standard Epic Pro. It's crazy. And anyway, as we go down, like from then 1000 to 2000, you get a foil legendary non-event card, which is cool because that's actually probably more beneficial because you could then go to the auction house and buy the dupe of this card, or you might already have it. So this is way more beneficial, which I'll probably go for something like that. I'll probably go for that because that's going to suit me right now. Getting that, buying a couple of dupes on the auction house so I can use a veteran contract, that would be better for me. And then from 2000 to 4000 even, it's just a normal legendary, so not foil. Again, that's probably more beneficial. So I'm going to aim to finish anywhere between 1000 and 4000, and I'll be happy. Legendary card that I can go and get a dupe of. The event cards, unless I was finished first to 25, but I just don't have that in me. I can't. I've just got a life. I can't sit there all night, you know, or have other people playing on my thing. You know, tag team. Some people do that too. They'll just tag team and use the same account. So there's like 2 or 3 people using it. So it's like, I'll play for 4 hours, then you jump on, and that way you can just keep going. But yeah, not worth it. And then it goes down to all the other rubbish, which I'm not going to get into. But the team perks, so Rivals Clash also, your team is important. Same way it is in Road to the Championship. If you get X amount of points on Road to the Championship, you would get certain perks. This one, however, you have to finish ranked first, and you would get Good Agent for 6 hours, which means you can draft a start contract from the board, whether you get draft picks from Blacktop Challenge, whatever it is, Quick Games, whatever it might be. Rivals Clash, no, that wouldn't be because it's after. Anyway, so 6 hours. Then if you finish 2nd to 10th, this is your team finished 2nd to 10th out of all the teams, you get it for 3 hours. Now last year, they had then from 11 to 25, the next ranking, you would get Good Agent for 2 hours, but they've taken that away. So you need to finish 1st to 10th. Now, that might be because we're early in the game and there's not a lot of teams, so they might add that 11 to 25 later in the game. Granted, I didn't play this game early last year, so I'm not familiar with how they do that. I started the first week of last year, then I went away overseas for quite a while, forgot about it, came back in March and just pounded out the last 6 months of the game. But I did miss this early stage last year, so it's probably something they're going to introduce later, but it's not there currently. Okay, so that is Rivals Clash. It added the new daily picker enhancement thing, which I think adds a new element to the game. That's great. They're going to reward you. That's fantastic. I really appreciate. Oh, I can pick my enhancement. Let's do it. Okay, so you get the enhancement as normal, and I've got my total day because I logged in. So if I just log into the game, I don't have to do the daily enhancement apparently. Just logging into the game, which takes you 2 seconds, and then you can jump back out. In 12 days, you get an epic card. And that's not bad. I like that. Alright, so I'm still waiting for Ethan and the squad to reply on the keyword that he put up, or she, he, whatever, so I can contact him and get the card off him so he can get his 20k RP giveaway. So that's going to be coming out on Sunday as normal. I'll claim this season reward really quick. So I won. I didn't win the season, sorry. I just got to the semis, and at the start of the semis, I just moved all my cards out of position so there would be nothing. So you look here, because I just wanted to lose as quick as possible. So my energy's starting to go down, and in the next game, or the 4th game, it's down to nothing. So I just wanted to lose so I could get the legendary card, which we'll claim right now. Let's claim it. Who do we get? No chance for a dupe. Give me a Draymond Green. Give me Draymond. Give me Draymond. Chris Paul. I like that though. Rebounding spec. 1 slot. Still, pretty cool card. But all good. And 1,000 reward. Cool, no dramas. I'll take that. That'll help me later. Alright, just a quick one, guys, just to kind of give you news on that update. So, you know the drill. Come on now. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter. Handles are here. This has been Mr EKG, aka EddyK, aka the AussieBattlerz.